Yo guys, what is going on? It is your boy Nick from Run the Foot Market. It is almost that time for Messi's Player of the Month. I was not able to get a stream up around this time today, so it's going to be a video, and then we'll be streaming later tonight. But I wanted to get you guys a video on YouTube so we could look at the SBC. We could talk about what I think it'll do to the market. It is almost 1 p.m., and we'll also see if we get some news on futmas today. If you enjoy the upload today, guys, a thumbs up is super duper appreciated. I'll be able to give you guys my raw reaction and my thoughts on what it will do to the market. I just invested. I sold some rewards flips. I bought some Griezmanns, Agueros, and Aubameyangs. I sold them all this morning for some really good profit. And then I just reinvested in a bunch of icons. So that's what I've done today. I just bought some icons because I thought they were too cheap. We've got a futmas loading screen. So futmas is coming in 24 hours. We've got a futmas loading screen. And we are looking for Lionel Messi. So there is 7 squads. And his card is not as good as the one on the market. So the one on the market is definitely a better card than this Messi. This card is not as good as the one on the market. The one on the market has +1 pace, +0 dribbling. This actually has 1 less physical and the same passing and same shooting. So it's a little bit worse than the one on the market. He's got 97 finishing, 94 acceleration, 86 sprint speed, 96 attack positioning. The Player of the Month design is not the most appealing, I have to say. It doesn't look amazing, but we'll see what the SBC requires because there is 7 squads for Lionel Messi. So when we look into it, Barcelona, oh my God, Fodder is going to absolutely fly. Oh my Lord. Okay, so for Lionel Messi's SBC, well, it depends if people do it, but we have an 86 rated. What are the packs looking like? Are they any good? So there's no 100K packs from the SBC, and it's a really high requirement. So 86. I'm going to go on Futbin right now, guys, at the moment, and tell you guys what these squads will cost so you guys can kind of understand that. And the big question that a lot of you guys are wondering is, do I think it's worth it? Will I do it? Let me get a price point for you guys, and then we'll talk about is it worth it or not. We'll talk about the market value. What I do want to tell you about this Messi, guys, is that his team of the year is going to be like probably 6 mil, 5 mil this year, and it's going to be out in about a month. So it really depends on that. But I want to go take a look at what an 86 squad would cost in the current state of the market. So if you were to go ahead and look at like an 80, I think an 86 squad or an 85 squad at the moment, if you were to take a look at like Benzema, or let me see, maybe Di Maria. Is Di Maria available still? I don't know if Di Maria is still available. But all I know is that an 85 squad, I believe at the moment, because 85s are about like 9K. I think an 85 is like 100K. So I would say an 86 squad. I just bought 86s. So at non-inflated prices, I bought a bunch of 86s at 15K. You got to submit basically close to a squad of 10 of them. It's about 150K for an 86 at non-inflated prices. For 87s, it would be about 250, 220, about 200, I would say. So that's about 350. 88s, the 88s that I bought in my club, I want to go look at the 88s in my club. The 88s that I have in my club, guys. Who's an 88 in this game? Lloris. So Lloris. Do I not? Maybe Courtois. Do I not have Lloris in my club? I thought I had Lloris in my club. Wait, what? Why are these not showing? Did I not buy 88s? What the hell is this, bro? I definitely have these players in my club. Godin? Okay, 88 Godin is 30,000 coins. Now, are these going up on the market? Yes, they're absolutely going up. They're like 35K. They're definitely going up a little bit right now. So 30,000 coins for an 88. And if you look at the squad in total and what it offers, obviously an 88 squad, if you're buying 30K a player and you have to buy like 10 of them, it's about 300K. So I would say the first 3 squads are going to cost you at least like 700K, 650 at non-inflated prices. Then you have another 88, which is going to make it about 1 million coins. And then you have 3 89 squads with only 1 inform. So an 89 squad at the current prices of 89s, which we can go look at, which I believe Chiellini is an 89, and I think I put him in my club, but I could be wrong. Chiellini, with the current prices of 89s, did I not buy 89s, dude? Oh my God, did I not invest in 89s? I might have forgot to invest in some of these guys. So with the current prices, guys, of 89s on this game, I did buy David De Gea. So De Gea is, what I bought him at was 38K, right? So you're going to have to pay at a not-inflated price about 40K per 89. So if you do the 89 squads, you do it, theoretically, it would cost you probably about 400K at non-inflated prices. So when you look at this SBC, the bottom 3 squads should cost you at least 1.2 mil. This is going to cost you about 300K, 1.5 mil. And the first 3 squads, this SBC is looking to be at least 2 million coins at a non-inflated price, which is actually like probably the price point that's perfect. Now, the issue is if people go and do this SBC, the SBC fodders in terms of what is that, the 85s to 91s could get really inflated. You could see players like Oblak going up a lot, and if you see inflated prices, then I think his SBC becomes a lot more expensive. Now, what I want to do on the market really quickly is let's take a look at the reaction of his new card, because that is something that I do want to see. Is his new card reacting to this? How is it reacting? So on the market right now, it's back up to 2.8 mil because this SBC is better. So obviously, the market is going up a ton. People are now paying back up again for 2.7 mil because this is the better version of Messi, and I think the SBC is really expensive. So yeah, I mean, the market should go back up a ton is what I'm looking at the moment. I know for me, I bought an Mbappe before this SBC because I assumed that it was going to be really expensive. We'll see how it does. But what I can definitely tell you guys right now is that the market probably should shift up in terms of the top tier metas and that kind of stuff because that's not the best version of Messi. So in my eyes, that the market will probably start to head upwards. Is it worth it? I mean, does Footman have a price yet on it? Does Footman have a price yet? I think it's looking like 2.5 mil. I think it's like 2.5 mil, the SBC. Yeah, so Messi's team of the group stage is already up at like 2.7. Yeah, it's like 2.5 mil this card, guys. So that's what everybody's saying on Footman, and everybody's saying 2.3 at non-inflated prices. 2.3 at non-inflated prices is what everybody is saying. So that's pretty expensive. Now, what I'm interested to see, well, first of all, is it worth it, guys, right? That's the number one question. Is this card worth it? I'm going to do a player review later today on my channel of this card, and we'll play with it, and we'll see how it is, and we'll talk about it. My opinion is this with Messi, right? If you are going to use this is an endgame card, okay? I've spoken about this before. This card is actually not that different than what his Team of the Year is going to be like. Now, what his Team of the Year will have differently besides this card is that he's going to have strength and he's going to have stamina, right? These two things are what makes a card pretty god tier, right? Those two things alone are going to make a card really good. But if you look at his card, 96 attack positioning, 97 finishing, 96 long shots. He's got 94 agility, 96 balance, 96 reactions, 98 ball control, 99 dribbling, and 98 composure, right? So he does have a lot of stats that are pretty much maxed out. The composure is almost at 99, dribbling's at 99, ball control at 98, reactions 96, balance 96, agility 94, right? So you've got a lot of stats in that range right there that are amazing, right? And this card doesn't really need them upgrade outside of sprint speed, maybe a little bit more acceleration, and then obviously stamina, strength, and the feel of a Team of the Year. So if you have high-rated untradables, and this is something you want to work towards, I support it. If you're going to do this, you start it at the 89. But what I'm thinking right now, and what I'm seeing on Twitter, is that an 89 rated card, from what I'm seeing on Twitter, or an 89 rated squad, is at the moment, an 89 rated squad, guys, I think at the moment costs 500K. Now, what I'm seeing on Twitter as well, just to give you guys the perspective, or I guess the update of what the hell is going on, what I'm also seeing is that people are panic selling gold Messi to do this SBC, which is actually really crazy because the 96 on the market is absolutely skyrocketing. From what I can see, the 96 on the market has gone up so much in value, it's kind of actually nuts. So let's take a look at that. The 96 on the market, guys, is, I think it's like is it 3 mil? The 96 on the market is all the way up to 3 mil, and people are saying that the gold Messi is being panic sold all the way down really a lot right now. Gold Messi at the moment, somehow, why is gold Messi getting panic sold? Gold Messi is down at 1.2 mil. So that's telling me that people are doing this SBC, but that kind of doesn't even make sense. This card, in my opinion, should be starting to go up because the new card that came out is double the price, which is interesting. Now, if you go back to the SBC a little bit and what does it require and things like that, if you look a little bit more into it, the packs back that you get for this Messi is what? Rare Electrum Players Pack, Mega Pack, Jumbo Premium. So 35, that's like a 30, I think. 45, that's like a decent one. That's like a 40 as well. And then 350K. So you get about 400K back in pack value. But in my opinion, if people are saying that an 89 squad is 500K, then I might have underdone the price. It could be 1.5 for the bottom 3 squads, and then it could be like actually like, yeah, I think this is 2.5 mil at least. It might be like higher. What I want to go ahead and check right now with you guys what I want to check at the moment, guys, with all of you. What's going on here, by the way? I think I have things expired. What the hell expired? Oh, Mbappe's expired. Okay, what I want to go ahead and check with all of you guys at the moment is the golds on the game, right? I want to go see the golds, and did they go up at all? Did they not go up? Are they going up? Are people doing this SBC? So from what I can see, De Gea is at 40K. Now let's clear this real quick, and let's go into the club, and let's see what the golds are doing at the moment, because I do want to look at those guys, because I picked up Oblak. So Oblak at the moment is all the way up to 80,000 coins, right? So that is up a lot. So he's up at 80K. So definitely people are looking into doing this SBC. He's up a ton, all the way up at like 80,000 coins. So definitely some people are going to be looking at doing this SBC. Luka Modric is all the way up at like 70,000 coins. So they've definitely, I think they've all definitely increased a little bit. I know for me, I also bought some cards today, guys, some icons, because they were just really low. But I'll be interested to see if this pushes up the rest of the market, if people were waiting to buy other cards and are going to now go buy other cards. That's kind of what I looked into today. I picked up a ton of icons this morning for some really good deals. Who knows, man? Maybe this Messi crashes the market. Maybe after all, everybody's going to go do this SBC. It does look really expensive. Neuer is still about 30K. So what it does look like at the moment is, in terms of SBC fodders, the highest rated ones are going up. It looks like the 90 to the 91s at the moment are really starting to rise a lot, is what I'm saying. So, yeah, I mean, that's interesting. That is very interesting to see, guys. It looks like the top tier ones are starting to go up for the golds. And then what should happen is, if you invested in golds, by the way, guys, if you did a club stock with me on my channel for the futmas video, I think you guys are already going to start to make some money, because I'm assuming that some of these golds are going to already start to rise up as people do complete the SBC. Who knows, though, right? It may be one of those situations where people think they're going to do the SBC, and then, you know, they really look into how much it is and they decide not to do it. What I'm saying today is that this, for me, is very typical of EA, right? This is a very typical EA thing to do, right? This available is this SBC is available for 30 days, and what it's going to do is it's going to keep high rateds inflated. The base icon upgrade is expiring in 7 days, so what you're going to see is that is going to lose fodder value, right? I call fodder is like, that's what I call golds that are 84 to 91s. It's going to drop the value of those, but Messi comes out now onto the market, and he requires all of these 86, 87, 88, 88. And this is a way for EA to keep this market inflated. And I think EA wants to do this, right? Because I think when you head into futmas, it's going to help them like value their SBCs a little bit more. You guys got to understand, when EA is making SBCs, they look at ratings, and that's how they determine obviously the SBCs, the value of them. They have to do it by certain ratings. So if they know a little bit more about a rating, for example, 89, EA is like, boom, we know that an 89 squad is 450K. They can value, I believe, their SBCs a little bit better than they have been able to for most of the year. So overall, guys, I don't know, man. It doesn't look like the packs back are that good. And for me at the moment, with Team of the Year around the corner, let's take a look and compare this Messi with gold Messi, right? And let's talk about it, because gold Messi, guys, is half the price. He's actually getting panic sold at the moment because of this SBC. So he's half the price of this card. Let's take a look at gold Messi. So gold Messi and the difference between this, or even inform Messi, which I'll take a look at on the market, right? The difference is what? You got +3 pace, +2 shooting, +2 passing, +2 dribbling, and +3 physical. For me to sit here and say that's not an upgrade is very stupid of me, right? That's not a good thing to say. If I sat here and said that that's not an upgrade, I'm going crazy in the head, because that is an upgrade, right? Any upgrade on Messi is going to make this dude feel even more cracked out. But I don't know if the upgrade is worth double the price and sucking that into an untradeable right now. If it's something that you could craft towards and work towards it, I'm not against that. But I'm just kind of saying at the moment, I'm not really sure if that's something that you guys want to pour all your coins into, especially with maybe these futmas SBCs. Look, we're going to get like 20 futmas SBCs coming up. We've got a lot of that kind of stuff coming up, and it might not be something that you guys really want to pound all of your coins right into right now. And if you look at the difference between him and Messi's inform has 1 less finishing, 1 less acceleration, 1 less attack positioning, 1 less long shot. And then in terms of the composure, the reactions, look, he's got way less of nothing, right? It's like the same card. He's got 1 less strength. You're going to pay basically 1 million extra coins on the inform for +1 upgrades. And that's the reality, right? It's not a huge upgrade on the inform. On the gold, when you look at it, it's a pretty big upgrade. You are getting a solid upgrade on the gold. You're going to get +2 finishing. You're getting +2s in a lot of categories. And for me, when I upgrade the cards, +2s mean everything. It's when I tried Mbappe's team of the group stage, and I said, guys, this is one of the best cards that I've ever used. And it's because he had all these +2s on his card. It made him a lot more overpowered. But when you look at this card, right, and you go to the transfer market, because this 95 Messi is not that worse when you compare it to when you compare it to, okay, are we going to really get lagged out here? Let's just go to Footman, right? Because Footman are the GOATs. They'll always be up and running. So when you compare this Messi, guys, to the 95 Inform, I mean, the 95 Inform is already up a little bit on the market, but it's going up because people know that this card is not that much better than this card, right? So you're seeing a rise back with this card because this was panic sold for so long that people are starting to go buy back this Messi. And so for me, for the rest of the market, I'm assuming that this is going to push up the rest of the market because I think a lot of people were panic selling to do this SBC. And I think what a lot of people are going to realize today is that stuff was just too cheap and that they can go now afford other players that were just undervalued on the market. I mean, look, this Messi is not that different. All right, people are seeing it, man. If you go and compare this, guys, this is what? Okay, guys, this is not good. All right, 2.3 million before inflated prices. That's not good. So that's really expensive. And so if you compare it to the 95 Messi, which is on the market, right? The Inform, at least. Look at the stats, right? The stats and the differential, it's 30 in-game stats and it's 6 face stats, which means that EA have boosted him +1 in every single category, and that's all the upgrade, right? That's about it. So for me, you'll probably see the rest of the market starting to go back up because, in my opinion, I haven't looked at anything, but if Messi's Inform, okay, if Messi's Inform and Messi's cards are going up, then it means that the rest of the market is going to go up. If the card that was actually got the SBC is starting to go up, then I would say 100% you will see a rise in the market. And you probably will see this kind of sturdy leveling with these fodders. I don't know if it's going to hold long term, but it should at least be high, at least today and tomorrow. And we've got some futmas SBCs potentially coming tomorrow. So it'll be very interesting to see the impact on the market of this. Let's go ahead and go to the futman market tab and see what's kind of going on. Let's take a look at icons. Are icons going up at the moment? Let's see. So icons right now are going up at the moment. It looks like they're going up percentage points from the SBC. I don't know if they're tracking the full story here, but even Pele was 4 mil. Wow. So somebody really listed a Pele at 4 mil. But you guys can see, right? And I bought a Lothar Matthäus this morning. And the reason I bought him, guys, was because he was 2.2 mil the other weekend, right? And I was able to get on a period of panic today where he got so freaking low. Like, he was 1.8 this morning. I'll show you guys right now. He was so freaking low today. Like, it was actually kind of crazy how low he was. I got him all the way down at just an absolutely mad price, which is crazy, right? I got him all the way down. If you look at my club, we picked him up at 1.63 and we got him fresh as well. So we just had this crazy panic today, and I'm assuming that there will be some people that go back and buy some things back. I don't know if it's going to be everybody in the market. I got an 89 Kaká at 805. I don't know if that's necessarily going to fly. We'll just see, man. This Messi might cause some panic with some of these icons. Who really knows? All we do know is that futmas does start tomorrow, and we'll probably get some player SBCs. You know, that might be something. I know that I had initially bought, guys, a few Zanettis for a Messi link, but I don't know if those are going to go up now because Messi's really expensive. That's the kind of thing you guys have to keep in mind, that Messi's card is really expensive. So, you know, it is a right wing, which is something that is good, I think. I think right wing, I don't know, Cam people want it, but I think right wing is the best for links and all that. There's the dynamic image. It's good that EA got that in quick because that's going to make a lot of people's decisions change if they're doing the SBC or not. So they got that dynamic in real quick. And that's going to be the video for today, guys. I mean, this is Lionel Messi SBC. This is the biggest SBC that we've ever had for a player of the month. It is available for 13 days. So if you guys take untradables for rivals and you guys do pick up a few walkouts, maybe this is something you guys start to work towards. But at the moment, it's just looking like it's really expensive. At the moment, it's about 2.3 million on both consoles. And I just think you putting that untradeable into maybe that untradeable coinage goes away from you maybe wanting to do futmas SBCs or you wanting to do any kind of team of the year SBCs. If this SBC was like 1.5 to like, you know, maybe under 2 mil, I would consider. But the fact is that it's over 2 mil and EA have not made this SBC cheap. So in my opinion, it's probably a no-go for a lot of you. Guys, thank you so much for watching the video today. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys are planning on completing Messi. I'm very curious to know. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace out.